were the most difficult of my life. I know that most normal people get their initial restaurant jobs saving up for the prom, but my job in high school had been folding t-shirts and greeting cheerleaders at Abercrombie. I wasn't built for this. My 80-pound, 5'2" frame had to learn how to take down these full racks of heavy water glasses that were situated way above my head, more than I could hold, to run them through the machine. How to clean an industrial meat grinder by hand and run it back downstairs to the butcher station before the dinner rush started. How to stick my entire body into a stock pot in order to clean the chicken grease at the very bottom. Everything in the kitchen was bigger and heavier than me, but it was my job to wrestle it into submission. Restaurant life, which had looked so clean and glossy from outside on the sidewalk, behind the Senso Bistro lettering, turned out to be anything but. Whereas before my career, the most exercise I had gotten in my job had been working with sweat on an Excel spreadsheet. Now my days consisted of carrying heavy bins full of dirty dishes up and down a narrow restaurant stairwell, barely able to see my feet, scrubbing sauté pans with steel wool and soaking sheet trays and plunging my hands into bleach, and battling crusty caramel with an artillery spray of hot water. The kitchen was my battlefield, my Mount Everest, my mentor. I could tell you that I loved it, but the truth is it taught me way more tough lessons than it soothed me. I learned that prior to this job, I had no concept of what a hard day's work felt like. I learned humility. Today there is no plate of half-eaten food or clogged drain disposal that can frighten me. Nothing I haven't seen or touched before. I learned that $10 an hour is nowhere near enough to be paying the thousands of workers who make up the backbone of our restaurant industry. But I also learned strength, I learned speed, I learned how to make Tetris out of the mountains of dirty dishes that were slung my way. And I learned how to be part of a restaurant team, a group of people who were so vastly different from anyone I had ever met before in my sheltered millennial life. Eventually, I worked my way up to prep cook, and I did find zen in the endless chopping of mirepoix and the spinning of herbs. And when I left the restaurant almost a year later and returned, thankfully, to the corporate world, I learned how to be grateful for my sedentary lifestyle and the ability to make an easy and comfortable living. Grateful to have tried something and to have learned my place in this world. Grateful to no longer begin my days at 2 p.m. and spend a year sleeping on a futon because I would go to bed right before my husband woke up. Grateful to have gambled my career and my education and to have come out the other side alive. But mostly, grateful for a hard-earned manicure.
All right, thank you, Alice. So time for our coaches. We're going to go in the order of Mun, Carl, and Michael. So Mun, are you ready?